I'm telling y'all, if this isn't a wake-up call that people want to see you fail in life, I don't know what is. Number one, I didn't want to make this video, and number two, I had no intentions or plans on ever making this video. One of the strangest sagas, if not the strangest saga I've ever personally seen, it continues to go on. That's right, you heard me correctly. It's not over, and if anything, it's just getting started. Now I know there's going to be a lot of you that are familiar with Zion Harmon and you are up to date on his situation, but I know there's also going to be plenty of new people coming to the channel that have never heard of this guy. I do apologize to those new people because I'm not going to give you the run through. We've already made 2 different videos on this guy, so if you want the backstory, you can go watch them videos. They're not hard to find, trust me. All you got to type in is Zion Harmon and some videos will come up and they're about 15 minutes long. If you want to check out those videos, feel free to do so, but I'm about to make a really long story short if you don't want to. Zion Harmon, which is the main character of this video, he was a flat-out high school basketball star. He was a sensation, fan favorite, whatever you want to call it. Everybody loved this kid, rightfully so. He had an awesome game and he had an awesome personality. He had a large following on social media. He was a 4-star recruit, but then out of nowhere, boom, tragedy struck. Did I say that correctly? That's a hard word to say. Tragedy struck. You get what I'm trying to say? It happened. Unfortunately, Zion Harmon, he took some quote-unquote laced drugs. Somebody out there, and whoever do this was preying on this man's downfall, and you're a terrible person, they laced his weed. It was also stated by many close sources when he took these laced drugs, it triggered his schizophrenia, and that is a bad thing. He started acting crazy, he was doing crazy stuff, and he was posting even crazier stuff on social media. Like I said, if you want the full details and story, you can check out some previous videos. Here's where myself, I really got concerned because I did a ton of digging and research myself, because you never know nowadays in 2022, you never know what to believe on Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere. People just say stuff because they want clout and attention. But here's a video clip I'm going to show you, and actually I'm going to read you off this text first. I knew it was bad whenever I saw this because the Western Kentucky basketball coach stated, Zion is still the same, we hate it for him, we're going to help him, but he's not enrolled for personal reasons, and again moving forward, I just hope everything gets better for him. So you can tell in that quote, he's not even concerned with his basketball ability, he just wants him to get healthy from a personal standpoint. I'll show you a little snippet of it. Matt, roll the clip.
We hate it for him, we're here to help him. But, he's not enrolled for personal reasons. And, again, moving forward, I just hope everything, gets better for him.
That's what sealed the deal for me. I was like, okay, we got a source who knows exactly what he's talking about, and he has no idea to lie. He's been around Zion, and you could almost feel like, and I don't know if this is just for the video or whatnot, but you can feel the sadness and pain in his voice. It sucks. There's not another way to say it. Whenever you have to kick off a player off of your team, especially a 4-star recruit who Western Kentucky doesn't get much of, is a sad situation. And I've stated this before, and I'm going to say it again. It's one of the saddest situations I've ever personally witnessed because Zion Harmon, he was such a great kid. And even till this day, he's a great and humble young man. He just made one bad mistake, and it wasn't even his fault. Somebody laced his weed. I'm telling y'all, if this isn't a wake-up call that people want to see you fail in life, I don't know what is. And guess what? I hate to break the bad news to you, but it's people in your hometown. It's people surrounding you every single day. Do you really think it's a coincidence that Zion bought this lace weed? No, the guy who did it to him did it on purpose. I bet he knew him. Okay, let me calm down. I didn't want to get amped up for this video, but that stuff, it really irks me. That is the corniest thing I've ever said, irks me. What is that? You get what I'm trying to say? It pisses me off. Anyways, getting back on track, before we go any farther, I want to make this exponentially clear. Number one, I didn't want to make this video, and number two, I had no intentions or plans on ever making this video. However, with that being said, I am absolutely blown away and astonished with how many people have been requesting this video over the past 2 weeks. I've been making YouTube videos for a long time, but by far, without a shadow of a doubt, this has been the most requested video ever on my channel. At first, I was like, why do people want to see an update on this guy? Why do people continue to send me DMs? Why do they continue to tag me and stuff? And it's because that's how big his fan base is. There's people out there, and I'm sure a bunch of you watching this, you're invested in what's going on, and I understand it because I am too. I just didn't want to make this update video so fast because I wanted to wait and see how it plays out. I wanted to see what happens in 3, 4, 5 more months from now whenever he does play again. The news we're about to talk about in this video, it came out about 10 days ago. And whenever it first came out, my phone was blowing up, and shout out to you guys, I appreciate that because it lets me know you want to see a video on this. But like I said, I was like, it's not too big of a deal. I'm gonna wait it out and see what happens in the future. But still, it's been 9-10 days since it broke, and every single day I'm still getting blown up with messages saying, hey Matt, when are you gonna make a video on this? I have probably gotten about 80 to 90 DMs wanting a video on this, and I'm just gonna be 100% honest. If you guys wouldn't have continued to pester me and say you want a video on this, I wouldn't be making it. I'm just gonna be honest. Why did I say I'm gonna be honest there twice? I don't know. Let's just roll with it. So if you are one of the people who requested this video or tagged it to me on Instagram, you can thank yourself, because you're the reason we're making this, and really the only reason. I am a fan of the people, and on this channel, I will always bring the people what they want. So if you think sending me a DM on a situation or tag me in something you want to hear me talk about is not going to work, you're sadly mistaken. No intro, no none of that. We're jumping straight into it. We don't got time for an intro. We want to get into the juicy stuff, right? The news officially broke, and when I first saw it, it straight up shocked me because I wasn't too sure if he'd ever play college basketball again. That's how much I was worried for him. But Zion Harmon has officially signed with Bethune-Cookman. I know I just said it and I don't want to repeat myself, but it's the best word to use how I feel. I was shocked. First things first though, before we go any farther, we must give credit where it is due. Zion Harmon, I'm proud of you, man. I really am. I am proud of you that you've taken a bad situation, you took the lumps with it, and you bounced back. That's what life's about. We're all going to mess up. I'm going to mess up many more times in my life. You watching this, you're going to mess up many times. It's how you respond. It's cliche and corny, but you get kicked down 9 times, you got to get up 10. Everybody thinks being a winner in life, being successful, it's about how great you can be, and sometimes I would agree with that, but I also think it's about how you respond to failures. Mr. Zion Harmon, I not only admire you for bouncing back, but I applaud you, and you're an inspiration, at least for me. I respect you so much. I'm wishing you the best of luck. You deserve it, and I can't wait to see what happens. Here's a little fun fact for all of you. Mr. Zion Harmon is officially the highest ranked recruit in program history. I would say that's a pretty high honor and achievement. Once again, congratulations. What I'm about to say, I mean this in the most respectful way possible, and you guys, you know what I'm about to get into. It looked like about, what was it, 2-3 months ago, this man was off the Perk 120, and now he's about to play college basketball. It all happened so fast. So I'm going to assume he is almost 100% healthy and he's ready to go. We don't know much, but here's what the head coach of Bethune-Cookman had to say about him. Zion has already played at a very high level and he's put up great numbers doing it. He plays a position I played, and I'm excited to teach him everything that it takes to succeed beyond the physical gifts. It's going to be fun to watch. Also adding, it's a credit to the great staff that we've built here. My associate head coach, Chris Pompey, did a great job building a relationship with Zion over time. With Zion, there's a level of trust that we built with him and his family. And last but not least, here was his final statement on Zion, and it's interesting. For a player of Zion's caliber to choose BCU, I think it shows the confidence that people around the country have in our program and where the program can go. We're incredibly happy that his family has the confidence in us to send their son here to play for me. We're building something special, and I'm excited for the future of this program. Okay, I want to address that. The head coach stated Zion has already played at a very high level, and he put up great numbers doing it. Yes, we all remember that in high school he was a monster. He was averaging about 22-25 points per game. In high school, I wouldn't say he's undersized because he was about 5'11", and maybe now he's 6 foot. So at the college level, I would say he's somewhat undersized. The real question here, and it's the main reason I wanted to hold off onto this video, but you guys, you want to see it, so I'm gonna bring it to you, is will he return to that Zion Harmon we once knew? Because we all know this young man, when he's mentally clear and he's ready to go, oh, he's as gifted and talented as they come. But that's the problem. Where is his mentality, and can he bounce back? He hasn't played competitive basketball in over a year. I don't care who you are and what sport you're playing, if you don't play for a year, you're gonna be rusty. That's my question, and also I do have a couple others. How big of a role is he gonna have on this team? Because the way the coach is trying to make it out to seem, it looks like he could potentially be a starter from the jump. But also, we don't know. Maybe he is rusty. Maybe he's a bench guy. Who knows what's going to happen? There's one thing for sure. It's going to be fun to keep up with, and I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think he's going to bounce back? Do you think he's a guy that could average maybe possibly 15 points per game as a freshman? Let me know. For me, it's hard to even answer the question because we don't know what his role on the team's going to be. Congratulations to Zion, though. I'm excited for his new opportunity. Continue to keep grinding, my man. But with all that being said, road to 1 million!